Nutty, Squirrel, Broadcasting, Company, News, Network. Featuring Alexander and D. Farnsworth with your news. John Schwarzenhagen, Dunkel, Kiesel, Von Smith IV with your sports. Tina Barnes with the weather. And Dan Indefield with your coverage in the field. And now, the Nutty Squirrel Broadcasting Company News Network Evening News on Channel 2, the Nutty Squirrel Broadcasting Company News Network channel, the official news network channel of the Nutty Squirrel Broadcasting Company.
Good evening and welcome to the Channel 2 News at 9. Authorities recently reported a dinosaur escape from the Emporia Zoo this week. We go now to our field reporter Dan Indefield for the update.
Well, Alex, as you can see, Emporia's had a sudden growth of rainforest on the south side. Now, there have been 8 reported attacks with 2 casualties. From what I understand, they like to feed on small school children, so parents, keep your children inside and out of suits made of meat. This is Dan Indefield reporting live for NSBCNN.
Thank you for that riveting report, Dan. In other news, local police finally put Papa Smurf behind bars for the kidnapping of 3 Keebler elves. Smurf snuck into the tree last Thursday and used chloroform to subdue the little workers and held them for ransom for the secret recipe to the Keebler elf cookies. Now to the weather with our meteorologist Tina Barnes. Thanks, Alex. This week should be fairly calm compared to last week. Massive forest fires are blowing down from Nebraska's dry plains, but luckily we have a cold front coming from the north, bringing extreme blizzards with gale force winds, which should neutralize the fires. Western Kansas is continuing to have the same bad luck as I move into their 16th straight week of nonstop F5 tornadoes. And finally, from the south, clear skies, except for that plague of locusts that will, with any luck, replace the current plague of the angel of death, which has been terrorizing firstborns for months. Here's a look at our 5-day forecast for this week. Monday will be partially cloudy with a high of 106 degrees. Tuesday should be a bit cooler with a high of -4, with clear skies all day. The rest of the week won't matter because Halley's Comet is coming to knock the Earth right off its axis and send it spinning into the sun. Back to you, Alex. Thank you, Tina. Emporia's Department of Transportation has approved a plan to make an overpass over Walmart to better help direct traffic for those who do not want to shop at Walmart, yet still want to visit that side of town. The plan calls for $4.8 million and will require all nearby roads to be closed until 2016. Now to John Stewart von Heinverken Von Smith IV for sports.
Thank you, Alex. Controversy in the Major Eating League began when Johnny Hamporker was fined and suspended as tests confirmed that he had surgically implanted 2 cow stomachs into himself to win the recent National Bacon Eating Contest. In NBA this week, the LA Davids obliterated the New York Goliaths 14,204 points to -2 points. Hey sports fanatics, polo poultry is a new sport which derives from the ancient Tanzanian sport in which tribesmen use frozen chickens to knock each other off of 12-foot-tall bamboo poles. ESPN will be covering the first ever match of polo poultry on Thursday, February 5th.
Well, since many people have criticized our news as being only negative news, we decided to report on some good news in this world. Old man Jebediah found a lucky penny today. The penny helped him gain 10 minutes on his parking meter. Well, that's all for the news right now. Tune in tonight at 11 for our nightly news.